News 2's Emma Charles was at tonight's meeting, joins us live in North Charleston with more on what the county decided. Good evening, Emma.
Good evening, Brendan. In the committee meeting, the council decided in a 7-2 oath to not require the Charleston County Public Library Board of Trustees to take an oath of office. Instead, they'll be leaving that decision up to the state. Tonight, members of the Charleston County Library Board of Trustees spoke to the council about whether they could require their board members to take an oath of office, pledging allegiance to the Constitution, a concern that came up this year. Some members of the Library Board of Trustees spoke to the council, asking for them to make a decision as they believed they needed the county's approval to require an oath.
From the board's perspective, yes, the issue had always been whether the board whether it was in our purview to make such a decision. This addition of the three new trustees and the renewal of Judge Rawle as a trustee for a second term, the topic came up about the oath. Looking at our bylaws, they weren't helpful in terms of providing us direction. Our next look was to county council.
The council voted 7-2 in their committee meeting to not require library board members to take an oath and leave it up to the state General Assembly, citing in their reasoning that it is not required for any of the other 46 library boards in the state to take an oath. Councilmembers Honeycutt and Kabrowski were the two who voted no, explaining their desire to follow the Attorney General's opinion that was requested by State Senator Matt Lieber.
My position was simply when you have the opinion of the top legal officer of the state saying that you have to do it, I take that as we have to do it, and it shouldn't be a problem to affirm our swear allegiance to the Constitution of the United States. And that was a simple issue, and I thought that most people here in our county would want that.
State Senator Lieber, who brought this issue to Attorney General Wilson, said in a statement following the county's decision that reads in part, "All this energy spent in order to not take an honorable oath. It's a disgraceful shame. I have no problem insisting on the law being followed. Loving America is easy for me." In their motion, the county requested that the decision be made by the General Assembly, where state lawmakers can decide if they require an oath of office.
I think that whatever county council instructs us to do, we as a board will collectively follow that instruction enthusiastically. We all love our country. We love our state. We love our community. The people on our board love the public library and want to see.
The final vote will come at the Charleston County Council meeting on Tuesday. In North Charleston, I'm Emma Charles. Count on 2.